Yes, Mr. CRF, straight out of Manchester, UK, representing the Pedigree Chumps, Critical Beatdown Posse in full effect. Probably about 1986, I got into hip-hop, basically down to my older brother. He's a few years older than me. He was into hip-hop, still is into hip-hop. Had quite a big record collection, used to have a crew called the Pizza Muffin Posse. And at the time I wanted to be down with the crew, you know, but they wouldn't let me because I was too young. So basically it just grew from there. I used to hear the music he was playing, and I really liked it. So I used to do the mixed CDs and one thing and another, and the love for hip hop just generally grew from there. Really, from about the age of 10, something like that. It was about 1986, 87ish. Which artist was I influenced by? I'd probably say majority of artists I was influenced by were from the years of about 87 to 93. Groups such as Public Enemy, Ultramagnetic MC, BBP, KRS-One, LL Cool J, EPMD, Run DMC, the Fushnikins, Das Effect, Lord Finesse, you know, generally people like that. Thompson Most Wanted, NWA, Ice-T, you know, them sort of artists. Caveman, Hijack, Ruthless Rap Assassins at MC Buzz B from Manchester. You know, they were dope back in the day. Yeah, you know, generally people like that. When did I first start MCing? Probably about 92, 93. First started MCing with a guy called Wayne D, who was part of my brother's crew, the Pizza Muffin Posse. Used to write raps and what have you, copy of different artists and what have you, and you know, used to rap over little beats that we made up in his little bedroom studio, a little 4-track and little 3-second keyboard sampler and what have you. That was probably about 92, 93. And if I want to have a good laugh, I have to listen back to them old tapes. So yeah, about 92, 93, something like that. When did I start DJing? Probably about the same time. I think I bought my first set of decks in about 92, 93, an old pair of Sound Labs, cheap, but they did the trick at the time. In fact, I've still got them. You know, not the only decks, I've got the Technics 1200s now, but I've still got the old Sound Labs, you know, for a rainy day like. But yeah, probably about 92, 93, started DJing. After a year or so, or a couple of years, I started, probably about a year or so later, I started doing a couple of clubs and bars down in Manchester. That's where I met DJ Pressure, Red Venom. About 94, 95, I started on pirate radio, Buzz 88 FM, which is the longest running pirate station in Manchester. I used to do the Friday night show, 10 till 12, Friday Night Flavour and the Critical Beatdown shows. I used to get my man DJ Jeppy up there with me sometimes. Yeah, shout out to DJ Jeppy. Yeah, did Buzz 88 FM, used to do North Soul, Pirate Station, Laser FM, Dark FM, a few stations like that. And then probably about 2002, something like that, moved on to internet radio, which I'm still doing today, still going strong. Big shout out to Leaky Fresh as well. He was a big influence when it comes to doing the radio shows back in the day. I used to do the Manchester Out to Distress hip hop show on Sunset 102. Also Stu Allen, Bust This, Key 103 back in the late 80s. Definitely a big influence when it comes to doing the radio shows. Pedigree Chumps is basically a 3-man crew made up of myself, CRF, Noz and DJ Pressure. I first met Noz in about 2001 or something like that, maybe 2001, and we both shared the same love and interest for hip-hop music, so you know, we started working together, and then in about 2002ish we formed the Pedigree Chumps. Thought we'd, you know, form a crew because we were both MCs and what have you. We recorded a couple of tracks, then we brought DJ Pressure in as the official Pedigree Chumps DJ. yeah, no pressure for years and years, like I say, since the early 90s, so it's only right we brought him on board. We've done quite a few gigs over the years, so they've always gone down well throughout the UK. We've released a couple of EPs, featured on mixed CDs, and you know, all sorts of stuff. And yeah, we're still together, we're still doing things, we're working on a few new tracks, so look out for some more Pedigree Chumps material coming real soon. Yeah, the Critical Beatdown Posse, well, that's basically a new crew that I started recently. It's a group of MC, DJs, or you know, hip hop artists who share the same love for hip hop as what I do. So far, the Critical Beatdown Posse consists of myself, CRF, Nos and DJ Preston, the Pedigree Chumps, D-Rock, J Motherfucker from the Urban Legends from Swansea, my man Ad1 down in Scarborough, Mr. Spin, you know, we've got the extended family such as Dr. Daizo, Red Venom, Casino, Original One, my man B1 out there in the NYC, you know, and a few others really, and we're working on some new tracks at the moment, some collaborations, and see what the Fury as well, he's part of the Critical Beatdown Posse. Yeah, we're working on some joints at the moment, we've already recorded a couple, so a few mixed CDs and what have you, so we'll be on the lookout for Critical Beatdown Posse. Yeah, the radio shows, the Critical Beatdown shows, they're going really well at the moment. I'm doing quite a few different shows. I'm doing the Critical Beatdown Hip Hop Show, which is a 90 minutes of underground hip hop. We play a few old school classics thrown in there halfway through the show as well. Then I do the Critical Beatdown Mashup Show once a month, which is a selection of hip hop, R&B, ragga, you know, both old and new. Something a little bit different. That's an hour show. I do the Respect the Legends radio shows, which is a full hour show dedicated to one artist or one group, you know, playing a selection of tracks from their back catalogue throughout the career. I do the Critical Beatdown old school shows every now and again, which are like 3 hours of quality old school joints, you know, from back in the golden era, you know, take it way back. And basically the feedback I've been getting so far has been absolutely great. I mean, I've been doing the radio show since the early 90s. Started out on pirate radio, and over the last few years taking it to internet radio on various different stations, and I'm getting a lot of support, a lot of good feedback. So yeah, the Critical Beatdown shows are doing really well. Big shout out to everybody who tunes in and downloads the shows. So what's next for me? Basically just carry on doing more of what I'm doing, you know, keep doing the radio shows, keep making the music, Pedigree Chumps tracks, Critical Beatdown Posse, and just, you know, just stay involved in the hip hop music scene. It's what I've always done, and it's what I'm going to continue to do, so, you know, look out, Critical Beatdown Posse, Pedigree Chumps, CRF, more of the raw, peace.